Today, we're going to be talking about places to avoid in London and some alternative options that we think you might enjoy. Now, of course, you'll be getting some wonderful listening practice along with these reviews, and you'll be picking up some brand spanking new expressions for upper intermediate to advanced English learners, just like that one. So, sit back and relax, grab yourself a cuppa, because
you're watching
Real English
with
Real Teachers.
Real Teachers.
Okay, so this one is actually close to where I used to work when I was in London. I had the fortune of working very close to Big Ben, but on the other side of the river. And I would walk past this place every day and I would see hordes of tourists queuing outside this average looking building. And I've been there before and I know that it's really lives up to what I just said. It is average inside. It is just very underwhelming, just like you think the Shard is.
Okay, right.
So this is the Life Aquarium in London.
Was it that compared to other aquariums? Because you quite like aquariums, don't you? You like fish, apparently.
I like an aquarium as long as there's enough room for them to swim around. Yeah, I like an aquarium. It's interesting.
So, did you feel sorry for the sea life, the sea creatures in this aquarium? Was there not enough space for them to roam about?
Yeah, a little bit. The penguins didn't have happy feet, let's just say.
Oh.
But before we go any further, I'd like to say that this video has been sponsored by ITalkie, a website for language learners to find their perfect online tutor. With over 5,000 tutors listed on the website, there's no doubt you're going to find one. You're going to find one that you like, aren't you? And you can have it anytime, anywhere, as long as you've got an internet connection. And you can even find some incredibly affordable community tutors that will allow you to keep your speaking practice up, to not lose what you've just learnt. And of course, Harry and I are on this platform. So if you wanted a one-to-one class with us over the other 1,719 other native English teachers listed, then be our guest. So check out our link in the description box below after this video that will enable you to get $10 worth of iTalkie credits after your first lesson purchase. So we hope that benefits you, but let's get back to the video. They didn't have happy feet, let's just say.
Oh. What do happy feet look like? So wait, so the penguins weren't dancing?
They weren't dancing, no.
They're probably on too many tranquilizer drugs.
Lovely thought, yeah.
You know, like they do, like when you go to a zoo and you can pet a lion because they've taken like 30 Valium.
Oh, I thought that was because it really liked me.
No, it's just drugged up, mate.
Oh, that's depressing.
I know. All right, so it was underwhelming. So what's the review saying? What are the people of TripAdvisor saying?
Okay,
the public.
So the title of this review is "Avoid This Embarrassment."
Oh, very harsh.
Yeah, well, maybe true. Spent a miserable 45 minutes traipsing around this massively disappointing attraction. Hugely expensive, completely overcrowded, shabby and boring. I can't think of anything positive to write. In short, please do not waste time on money here. Plenty of amazing things to see in London. Do not indulge these people with your custom.
Wow. Must say, nice English there.
Yes.
It was a nicely written review, wasn't it?
Yes. Quite well spoken as well.
Okay, so don't indulge them with your custom. And you totally agree with that. Did you last longer than 45 minutes there?
I think I did, because it's kind of like an IKEA floor plan. You can't escape it.
Okay. So say what you will about them, but they've done well in organising it. They make you stay there for a long time because they've laid it out cleverly.
You could say cleverly, but it's not like they're gaining statistics via how long you've stayed there. It's not like a YouTube video, how long you've been on the video. It's like once you're in, they've got your money, get out.
Okay. And if it was a YouTube video, would you give it a thumbs up?
I think I'd give it a thumbs down. I don't know if I've given... Maybe I've given a thumbs down. Have you ever given a thumbs down?
I've received a thumbs down. I've never given... I don't think I have given, maybe once or twice, but normally I'll just click off. If I don't like it, I don't bother disliking it. I think it takes a certain type of person to dislike it, or a certain level of hatred.
Yeah. Do you also avoid it because you know the pain of a dislike?
I know how it feels, yeah, when you've got more dislikes than likes. It's sad.
That's never happened.
No, it hasn't, no.
All right, Harry and I clearly think that the London Sea Life Aquarium would get a thumbs down if it were a YouTube video. But that's just two people's opinion plus another TripAdvisor review. So take what you want from that. But if you are totally obsessed with fish and that, then we could recommend you go all the way down to the southwest of England to the National Marine Aquarium. The National Marine Aquarium in Plymouth. So that's in the southwest of England. It's quite far, admittedly. So if you're staying in London, then you probably need to let go of the marine idea completely. Okay? But to solve your curiosity, because I'm guessing that you're liking the idea of learning information about the Earth, other species and all that, then I've got another suggestion. I have. So the idea is to go on a rather unique experience at the Natural History Museum in London. It's a famous place. It's a hugely famous museum, I know, but there are some unique experiences that I want to highlight. And if you've never heard of it, the Natural History Museum offers a wide option of exhibitions from talking about insects and plants and stuff, all the way to hanging up huge whale bones and dinosaur fossils. And they even have stuff about Charles Darwin, the bald guy, not bald, the grey-haired, big beard, better than my attempt. Old, very old, he's dead. He's on money and stuff. Charles Darwin, you know of him. Anyway, he's there, but there's some unique things in there. So if you go at night, you can go on these pretty cool tours, including going on this crime scene investigation. What? Yeah. So you can help the scientists in the museum solve a crime all together and then have a big party at the end of it. There's even silent discos if you want to book ahead, and you can party beneath the big whale. So strap on your headphones and have a whale of a time. I just made that up. Another alternative. So I remember a student of mine had a night to kill in London, and he asked me, what shall I do? And I thought it would be good for him to enjoy going to this place. And he said it was really good. It was a great listening exercise, and it was a confidence booster, because he was able to understand some of the jokes. So the place is called the Comedy Store in Piccadilly Circus. It's just a place where loads of comedians gig every night, and there's always a good standard of comedy. I suggest probably avoiding the front row to not be heckled at, unless you feel very quick-witted. Then you could park yourself on the front row and get ready for some verbal fisticuffs. How about that? So you could go to the Comedy Store, you could go to the Natural History Museum at night, or you could go all the way down to Plymouth and check out their National Marine Aquarium. Is that what it was called? Yes, it was. But again, that's just our opinion. We want to know yours. Have you been to somewhere else that's just as cool as those, or if not better? get it down in the comments. That will help us and everyone else who's watching this and they're planning their trip to London. So we hope you enjoyed that. You got some vocabulary, you got some listening practice, and you got some top tips from some Brits. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell, that little bell, you know, the bell. And check out our website if you haven't already. And lastly, you can watch another video of ours right now. Bye for now.